It's always a good idea to prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, as they say. Now, one of the worst things that can happen is your computer completely blow up and you have no way of recovering kind of where you were before. There is something you can do to kind of prepare for Armageddon, computer Armageddon, if you will, and that is by creating what's called a recovery disk. So let's find out how to do that. This is Control Panel right in front of you. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the upper right-hand corner and type in recovery. And there we have recovery. So there's a couple different things inside of here that we can do, and we're interested in this one right here, recovery. After we click that, we can see at the very top there is create a recovery drive. So we're going to click on that. And here we are, create a recovery drive. Not exactly rocket science, a pretty easy process to do, but again, quite important because then you have a lot of the different settings that you have for your computer that you can restart it with, basically. So we're going to go ahead and click on Next. And then we're going to wait. And what it's doing right now, it's checking the system. What is it going to take as far as size goes to recover the system? And secondly, are there any drives that can be the recovery disk? Now, what I have in here is I have, and you should know what these drives are because look up here. Everything on the drive will be deleted. So you best get this one right that you have here. Now, I know right here, E is a drive, a removable drive that I put into this computer. Now, C would get me in a lot of trouble. D, F would get me in a lot of trouble. G, I could probably recover from that. So make sure that you are doing this disk to a place that you don't mind being kind of wiped out because indeed it will be wiped out. I'm going to click on Next. And another warning, as if you haven't had enough, everything on the drive will be deleted. If you have personal files on this drive, make sure that you have backed them up. Now, what I'm going to do here is just to make sure that that is indeed a drive that I can afford to lose something on. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go to E. I'm going to take a look at it. The folder is empty. So we're good to go. Might be a good idea if you do that double check as well. Now, all there is to do is click Create and wait. And there we go, preparing the drive. Now I'll have this drive. I can put a little label on it, say recovery drive, and that's basically it. That's what you need to do to create a recovery drive in Windows 8. And it says right there, the recovery drive is ready. I'm going to go ahead and click Finish, and we'll take a look at it. Let me maximize that so you can see it in its full glory. And right there, you can see it's now labeled Recovery. I click on it. Hey, there's stuff on it. So that is how you create a recovery disk or what's called a recovery drive in Windows 8.